Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So, I, like many others at the moment, am not working because of the pandemic. So, I was flicking through the channels the other day and it just got me thinking. There is absolutely nothing to watch apart from WandaVision on Disney+, but we'll save that for another video. So I thought, why not watch all the Doctor Who's in order from the very beginning, from An Unearthly Child. So that is what I have done, and in today's video I'm just going to go through the ones I've watched already and just give you my opinion on it. So here is my collection, guys. So as you can see, I've got them all lined up, all in order, ready for me. And so obviously we start with An Unearthly Child, An Unearthly Child, should I say. Now this is always going to be very special, as it is the very first episode, the very first story. Now to me it feels as if it is two stories in a way, because the first part of the story, the first episode, just introduces us to the characters, introduces us to Coal Hill School, and kind of tells us who the Doctor is. And then the next three parts, they are then off to the Stone Age and go create fire. Now, the first episode is the best, I think, because it obviously introduces us to everyone. And then when they go off to the Stone Age, it kind of feels a bit boring in a way. So I wouldn't say that's my favourite episode so far, but it is a very good start. Now we have the Daleks, which is only the second story of Doctor Who, and they introduce the Daleks, and I just love the Daleks in this story. How they only could move in the city because it was metal floor, so they were so simple creatures, but yet so effective still. And through their 50-year history, they haven't changed. So through that original second story, they made an impact, and it was a brilliant one. Next story is The Edge of Destruction. Now this is only a short story, only 2 episodes long. Now I really like this one, just because you get to know a bit more of the TARDIS. You get to see, I don't know if it's Susan's room, but that's where she lies down for a bit. So you get to see a bit more of the TARDIS. I like that one. I think 2 episodes is fine for it. You wouldn't want to see any more of the TARDIS than that. But yeah, I really like to explore the space machine. Space machine? Time machine. Now onto the Keys of Marinus. This one is essentially a few stories in one, as they're searching for the Keys of Marinus through 4 different planets, I think. So it essentially feels like 4 or 5 different stories. Now I like this one as well. And then eventually they go back and wrap it all up back to Marinus. Now I do like this one as well, but again it's not my favourite. But with the first Doctor, I think they have to use their words a lot more, because there's not as much special effects. So you have to watch these episodes with an open mind. So if you're watching it because of the CGI and the special effects, then don't go back to this era, just because they haven't got it. With this Doctor's era, they have to explain a lot more things, because they can't do a lot of the things they want to do. They were in such a small studio, so they had very limited space to actually do things. But now onto the Aztecs. Now this is a nice history lesson. It's 4 episodes long. I don't think I would have wanted to watch it any longer than that, but it kind of gives us a different take on one of the companions as well. Sort of a take as Barbara, they think she's the Ataxa, as they call her, one of the Aztec gods. So it kind of gives us a different take on her, a different role for her, and it kind of makes her shine a bit. And then we go on to the Sensorites, and this is the last one I just watched. This one is a brilliant episode, and again, this proves that the Doctor goes back to the same galaxy as them. So he does the 10th Doctor, as mentioned, the Sense Sphere, when he goes to the Huge Sphere in 2008. But yeah, brilliant episode. Just proves that all aliens they meet aren't evil. And again, the companions just grow in this episode. Barbara and Susan just go into this caring nature where they just want to save everyone. They want to save the aliens, they want to save people. The Doctor, he kind of starts off grumpy, mellows a bit, he gets a bit angry in this one. One episode in this one, the Doctor does what he does best, and you can see it in his face. He is a mad scientist, he is in the lab, and he is great. And that is as far as I've got in my watch list so far. As you can see, there are plenty more. I've got the Reign of Terror coming up next. A couple are animated. Now I am missing a couple of Doctors, or a couple from each Doctor. I have a few audios as well. And there's the 3rd Doctor, 4th Doctor, going into 5th Doctor. And I do have a few from the 6th, 7th Doctor as well. I actually noticed the other day I didn't have Twice Upon a Time in my DVD collection, so I will be, when I get that far, I will be purchasing that one, as well as Revolution of the Daleks, which has just been on New Year's Day. Back to me, guys. Now this certainly is taking the edge off the lockdown boredom. It's absolutely brilliant, and I think the 1st Doctor they made a brilliant choice with him. He certainly is the Doctor. I don't think there could have been anyone else to play the Doctor quite like him. He is, for me, he is the Doctor. I mean, if I grew up with him, I would have loved him as well. Like, Doctor Who never ages as well. So I'm watching this now, nearly 60 years on, and it still works. It still is good. I still love it. And it's just so brilliant. I can't wait to see where the 13th Doctor goes next, where we go with the 60th anniversary in 2023, 2 years time. So I will be back again to review the next few episodes next week, what I've watched. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. That's been me, Sam P, over and out.